the Skyrim Creation Club. It's something that I have stared at for a while now and not really decided whether I wanted to use it or kind of toss between the pros and the cons of liking it and hating it. I've definitely picked up some of the free content, which hasn't really been anything great, but has been free. But what this is, essentially, for those of you who don't know, is it's a hub where people can put their mods in or like DLC similar stuff where they can actually affix a price to it. So let's mod creators get money. I was a little bit stubborn in the sense that I didn't know if I wanted to go into this or use this because I thought of how Sony was stopping us from getting like the good mods that like Xbox and PC have, where like you can change a lot more stuff. You could be Master Chief running around slinging webs and stuff like that, whereas like Sony were stuck here, not even able to change faces with them turning properly. So going into something like this, I felt like giving money would be me like kind of losing that fight. Like, oh, they're going to give us this, but they won't give us what we want. And it's in this sense that I don't know. I was a little bit of a bitch, and I was being a little bit mean to it. I started thinking about the people that we have on this channel that we feature and we focus on. Treehawk being like one of the most notable ones that comes to mind with the Dreamweaver series, and how like people who do that kind of stuff and put that kind of a time and effort in should get paid for their mods. And as a huge fan of Halloween, this month really is getting it's hitting me right in. It's right where I live. Like, I love Halloween, and look at this right here. We get two things. This one especially, like the Goblins mod. As you can see, I've paid for it. It was 400 of their little like credits, but it was on sale for $3. And for $20, I got 20 Canadian dollars. I got 1,500 credits, and I bought the Goblins. I'm gonna do a video on the Goblins. I think I want to try it out because you get another mod. You get another whole like a race, and it comes with, if you go in the details here, it shows you what it comes with. You get a whole encounter, ingredients, you get tons and tons of stuff, and it's actually cool. And Chris Takahashi, 100% we've seen his name on the channel before, so just like we should be using these things. Now the problem is yes, it does cost money, and not everyone has funds available to spend on mods. So I don't want my channel to focus on the Creation Club stuff. I don't want us to do that. I like that we can kind of give like smaller people's mods a chance, give them the showcase, and kind of let them. That's why I made the channel, was to kind of show what these things are. But I think at the same time we should do the Creation Club. At the very least, you can see if you want to, if it's worth spending the money for. So I think we're going to incorporate some of the Creation Club stuff into the channel, at the very least to give you a trailer for what you're buying. Because right now all you get is you get a little description, you get credit to the artist and credit to the mod dev, and then you get a couple pictures of what's kind of included in there. And that, I feel like that's too little. At the very least, it should have like a link to a video or something. It should have something else. So what we're going to do is, I think we are going to try just ones that interest me, or maybe some that get featured. I don't want to do anything crazy. If they're on sale, I feel like that would be a better thing, just to kind of give you guys like, hey, this is on sale. If you want to go pick this up right now, I'll try to do the pricing and stuff like that in all the videos. But I think that we're going to kind of go with this at the very least as a preview, like a see before you buy kind of thing. I do want to start doing a different playthrough. I wasn't happy with the modded playthrough we were doing, so I might restart and try something again with streaming once we get to a better location with better internet. But as of right now, I think this would be a good example of just something new to bring to the channel. We are going to continue on with the mod showcases, but I want to incorporate some of the community club stuff just because this got to me. And then we've got over here, we've got Plague of the Dead, where it actually brings zombie hordes, and like that's so cool. Like, it appears at night in certain locations of the world, so we can go do these kind of things. That's super awesome. So I kind of want to like do some stuff on that. It does actually put a lot of dungeons and things in here. Like this sword right here, I believe you have to go through an actual dungeon. Yeah, it goes to a brand new dungeon with puzzle solving stuff. I love adding dungeons to this thing. So I do want to start getting into these a little bit more. I'm gonna kind of figure out how I want to incorporate them, and I won't be doing all the stuff. Like I don't think I'm gonna do any armor sets or something like that. I want to do things that have quests with them, or things that bring in new races like the goblins here. And then when there's free stuff, I just encourage you, buy all the free crap you can. I've got like let's see if we go to purchases here. I've got this bone wolf. We've probably seen the dwarven armored mud crab. I've got this weird ass thing. Survival mode, I kind of think everyone had that for a sec. I don't use survival mode, but it's definitely, if you want to do a little bit more OP thing, that's definitely there. Or definitely a more challenge, but I think this is where we're going to go. It's a good way to kind of give money to those creators who are able to get on here. I would kind of hope that like people like Treehawk and some of the bigger mod devs that we like on the channel are able to get in this. I'm not really entirely sure how they get in this, or how they get approved, or how do they choose which mods to bring in. So I don't want to get too crazy, but I do think that like this month's stuff is pretty cool, and at the same time, like I'm liking this thing. I might even do like maybe like a once a month when these things change, or however, I don't even know how often these change, but every now and then when they change, I might do like, hey, here's what's on this month's thing right now, and maybe we'll pick a few of the ones that we like and kind of go from there. Let me know how you feel in the comments below. I am going to probably put a video up here right away on the goblins, because I think that's going to be really fun and interesting. At the very least, I do want to try it. And as you can see in the bottom corner there, I've got another 1,300 credits I've got to burn through eventually, so we'll probably do a few more of these, at least till the money runs out on there. Leave a like down below. Yeah, like I said, any comments you have on it, let me know your opinion on this thing. I do appreciate the feedback I get on the channel. If you haven't already, guys, please subscribe. Thank you so much. We hit 5,000 subscribers, despite the fact that I was AFK for the whole Corona nonsense for like that 5 months there. Yeah, until next time, guys, I will see you later. Bye.